Hebrews 11, are we there? Okay. The second verse says, for by it the elders obtained a good testimony. Hey, the elders obtained a good testimony. And us, who have a better covenant. The older ones had nothing. Those were boring. There were no televisions, there were no sports, there were no cars. Hey, and they had a good time. Imagine us with this beautiful city where you live. There is nothing wrong here. What we have here are blessings. Hey, if you can achieve a good testimony now with everything that's going on. Now look at what verse 3 says. By faith we understand. By what? It's not by science or studies. That's why there are atheists. But look, by faith we understand the universe to have been formed by the Word of God, so that the things being seen have not been made from the things being visible. Look at what is visible. What is it that we see? I see planes. From what could not be seen, I see a lot today. By faith. Faith creates wonderful things. Faith takes a barren woman and gives her a kid. Faith makes miracles happen. It heals you. Oh, and it gives you certainty. I am healthy. Hey, you know the system doesn't understand faith. The system thinks faith is just a lot of noise. Yes, God, I possess it, I possess it, I possess it indeed. No, you don't have faith. Faith has you. Faith possesses you. Listen, what is seen was made from what was not seen. You know this is how I learned. I didn't know this before, but I learned to do all things, what I cannot see. But I imagine it and I begin to bring it from the spirit into the physical world. With faith, you start to call the angels. Then the angels begin to bring you what you have seen by faith. It begins to take form in the physical world. And you need many things here in the physical world. Faith is a spirit. Faith is a law. In fact, God only works with faith. Look at what the next verse says. Where does it say that without faith it is impossible to please Him? Verse 6. Check what it says. But without faith, verse 6 of Hebrews 11. But without faith, what happens? Engage with the law and adhere to the 10 commandments. Observe the Sabbath, eat only clean foods, and avoid unclean meats. You won't please God. Draw Moses on your brow. Grab the 2 tablets of the law and put them in front of your house. Do all that the Old Testament instructs, and God says, I won't go. I changed that covenant. Now it is by faith. By faith, He justified the Jew and the Gentile, but it's by faith. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Look, you can go fast for 40 days, but He's going to say, no, that's no good anymore. That was for before the cross.